Where did it all go wrong? Just a few weeks ago, the Conservatives were 20 points ahead in the polls. However, over the last few weeks, there's been a huge surge in Labour support and a slight fall in Conservative. The final results are looking like there's only 2.5% lead from the Conservatives in the popular vote. So what caused this? Well, there are a few factors. First, the manifesto. It contained a number of policies that are highly emotive to some people, such as removing the ban on fox hunting and opening new grammar schools. But also, what really hit credibility was May doing a U-turn on the so-called dementia tax. The proposal was poorly thought through. It was trying to address the issue of the UK having an ageing population, but is putting increased pressure on the NHS, so having those that reach old age with an expensive medical condition having to pay more in. Not necessarily in their lifetimes, but at least from the value of their estate when they die. This was poorly structured and communicated incredibly badly. Proposing a policy that seems to screw over old ill people does nothing to shake the image of being the nasty party. U-turning on the policy heavily jarred with the strong and stable motto May was using throughout the campaign. Second, it was a weak campaign for May overall. She ducked many of the debates, which made it look like she wasn't prepared to fight, fundamentally jarring with her tagline of strong and stable. May tried to make the campaign about her and Jeremy Corbyn. The problem with doing that is that quite a lot of people kind of like Corbyn's personality, despite his dreadful track record, but she doesn't really have much of an on-screen personality. There also seemed a reluctance to have a real go at Labour's policies. Labour was proposing massive tax rises and policies that redistributed money from the poor to the rich. This was really not pushed home. May's poor campaign led to a lot of people switching to Labour fairly late on. It had been predicted that the Conservatives would hoover up most of the UKIP vote, however it seems like about as many previous UKIP voters went to Labour as they did to Conservatives. So around 40% of the electorate ended up voting for a terrorist-supporting borderline communist. That's depressing, but it's wrong to blame the electorate. The Conservatives did a dreadful job at convincing people to vote for them. There was no positive vision. Negatives aside, there are some positives. It was great to see Clegg, Olney and Robertson lose their seats. The Lib Dems did not get remotely the surge they were hoping for a few months back, with big losses for the SNP as well. Over 85% of voters have gone for parties that do not have rejoining the EU as a policy. Also, voter turnout was up. And Mayism has been largely trounced. The manifesto was neither left nor right, had loads of nannying interventions, and far more in the way of sound bites rather than policy, and a few policies that were pretty crap. Labour still lost. Never seen a party so happy about coming over 50 seats behind. Obviously, it was a great result for them in the context, but what will most likely follow is a Conservative minority government, not much overall control in Parliament, and few laws being passed over the next few years, which is not a bad thing. With a few more years of Corbyn, MacDonald, Abbott and Thornberry at the Labour helm, a better Conservative leader and the boundary changes being made will probably mean Labour will lose some of their gains at the next election. Hopefully that'll be a while off and not a snap-on this year like being discussed on some of the news channels. I for one need some time off from elections. That said, May should resign. Maybe not immediately, but her position is untenable. She threw away a massive lead due to a crap manifesto, dull soundbites, a weak response to the debates and a lack of positive ideology. 2 months ago, I was all up for campaigning for her, given how dreadful Labour are right now. However, after the manifesto, I couldn't bring myself to do it.